And we're back. I've been sitting here listening to this track that's not very appealing as of right now. Jinx should stay in the final spot. That doesn't bother me yet. So we're going to be going to Lavender Town, and we're going to be mostly clearing the north route and exploring the town. Here we go. Let's go check out this big building. If you remember, this was the Pokemon Tower, and it seems there's some people in here that aren't weird, because that's what happened. We've been off the air ever since the power plant shut down. I guess I'll be ruined, huh? Hey there, I am the Super Music Director. Huh? Your Pokegear can turn into my music programs? Huh. You better get one. Well, we can't do much here because, well, like he said, we don't have the extension card, or EXPN was how he said it, which is just awkward. It's Kanto's radio tower. Yeah, they replaced all these graves with a radio tower. And they moved them into one building. The Pokemon that lived with me, and these are all depressing people, we won't talk to them. But this is a recognizable face. I don't remember what I was going to originally say, but you appear to be raising your Pokemon in a kind of loving manner, even though we have no way of really saying that. So sorry you all died, you had terrible trainers, you smelled, fire versus water doesn't work, and legendaries, I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. There's nothing there for right now. There's nothing else in... Actually, yeah, this is a name raider. Now, one thing that annoys me about nicknames is that you cannot nickname traded Pokemon. Unless in Generation 2, the traded Pokemon has the same, like, ID and all that. You can have it happen, but it's not really. Stop caring, takes them... Okay, this is Mr. Fuji's house. He should be at the Soul House. Alright, so this is very depressing. They up and just, like, grave robbed a bunch of innocent Pokemon. I mean, how dare they? Oh my god, what do you want? Hey, Swarm! I would totally show that off if I cared about Quillfish. But when someone calls like that, like Quillfish is biting, there's a lot of Dunsparces, what's the other phrase that's used? I'm trying to think. I don't remember. But when a phrase like that is used, then it means that we have access to a swarm available. Yanma. Yanma's the other one. But I'm not interested, so we're going to ignore it completely. But when it comes to Lavender Town, there's not much we could do yet without turning on the power plant. So we're going to have to go do that. And the way I'm going to choose to go about it is long and convoluted, but I want to explore all of Kanto. The shorter version, of course. But ultimately, what it's going to be is Lavender Town to Saffron City, and that basically explores the whole southern land of Kanto, and then we mostly just have north and west. And some east, but we'll be taking care of that shortly. And then we will head into Cerulean City. We will fight the gym there. Or might do Fuchsia Gym, one of the two. But there's quite a few things to do in Cerulean, so we will be there for a little bit. And then we will be heading to the power plant. And then we will go through Rock Tunnel. Well, yeah, Rock Tunnel, end quote. But we'll go through that and Route 10. And then Lavender Town, we will, after turning on the power plant, of course, we will then work on, basically, after that, I think the only thing left would be Computer, Cinnabar, and, of course, Viridian. And then Pallet Town, but that's not very important as of right now. So, we don't actually have a lot left. But it will take some time time. I put plural there for no reason, but time because there's a lot of trainers to fight. So, we're going to use and abuse it just to get the experience up. Very important, you know. I want to see if this actually kills. It does not. Harden. I'm sorry, dude, but that does not work. And also, I want to point out something. The way Harden works as an animation in this game is a square. And if you actually look to the left of a little area of muck, it doesn't shine at all. It just darkens. Which is very interesting to note. I just want to see the magnet train. Well, sorry, dude. It's out of power. You're kind of out of luck. Switch! Kingdra can go back. Oh, man, it's been a while, Jinx. It's been, like, not much. See, in red, blue, yellow, there were 4 trainers, and then a trainer right here. And now, we just have the, color bicycles over here. Which means we lost a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3? Because there's a guy to the left. Yeah, so 3. No, there's 4. 4 trainers missing. So, we lost out on a bunch of experience. But, oh well. We'll just kill everything in sight and hopefully, serve our bloodthirst, I guess. But, when it comes to, my path through Kanto, this is, the very long way. I want to make that clear. It is possible to get to Pewter pretty fast. You go Vermilion to, Saffron, to Cerulean, to Power Plant, to Lavender Town. Then you talk to the Snorlax, you go through Diglett's Cave, you end up in Pewter. Which, the reason I'm not doing it is because there is a boss fight that isn't a gym leader over in Mount Moon, and I'm not really avoiding it. I just kind of want to save it for later, because it is kind of important, and right after it, I want to be able to do another event that has something to do with that boss fight. So, yeah. Now, you see, if we were in Generation 1, I would Ice Punch you, and it would do neutral damage, like I said last time. But, nope, doesn't work that way, so we have to use Psychic. I would probably use Psychic anyway, because Flareon has a decent bit of health. Not a lot, but decent bit. And just make sure it's dead. Biker Harris. Forgive me, well, you owe me however much money you just paid. We're the Kanto Pokemon Federation. Sounds like a gang that should be on Cycling Road. You're missing the point, guys. Coughing! At least your sprites fix coughing. I think I've mentioned that like 4 times now. But sprites are way better in Generation 2. Besides the back sprites, some of them are really bad. They're not like super horrible, but some of them are still disgusting. Jinx is so good. I don't think I've really mentioned it. I have mentioned it a couple times, actually. But one of the things that I kind of avoid was Jinx versus Alakazam. Now, this is a argument that really shouldn't exist because Alakazam is 100% better as a Psychic type, and heck, it does Ice type just because of Ice Punch existence, being a TM. And while originally on my team, I was gonna go for Typhlosion, I was then gonna go for Gengar, that was pretty much settled. I kept flipping between Alakazam, Jinx, and maybe even Hypno at one point. I decided to throw away Hypno because I wasn't going to use one. Even though it would be a very odd choice, I didn't want to. But Alakazam is really... It really does incredibly well. The Fire's Torn. It's impossible to read. Can I... It's locked. Well, with that, we're going to Cerulean. I'm actually going to switch because Psychic PP is low. Let's do Skarmory. Skarmory has been a little bit. We won't be doing the Cerulean Gym just yet, but... Oh. The magnet train. This is the booth. This way, Rep 5. So, the road is closed until the power plant is solved. Now, there is something down there, so make sure you remember there's no tree here, which is cool. But we go down here, and this is not a daycare anymore. It was a daycare in red, blue, and yellow. It could only take one Pokemon because breeding didn't exist. This lady will give us a cleanse tag. It is 10. No, this is something that lowers wild Pokemon encounters. Hold on, let me make sure. I never use it. Yeah, this repels some wild encounters. Sorry that she startled you. She didn't really startle me. I have a bunch of weapons of mass destruction in the size of a ball that can fit in my pocket. Here's the original bike shop. But we can't get in. Of course. Kanto's power plant? It's near the end. So this guy's like, man, there's a bunch of stuff going down. I'll just ignore it. My husband lives happily with the Pokemon he gets from trades. This is, Zubat. Is one of these, the Poliwhirl? No, never mind. I believe the, old man would, is similar to the one that gives you the Jinx in, Pokemon Red Blue. What's that guy doing up there? What are you doing, dude? There used to be a cave here that had horrible, powerful Pokemon in it. My item finder is responding. By the way, that was the best sound I could make for that. There's a notice here. Stamp out thievery and make the city a friendlier, more clean place, or something. I didn't read the last word. Hey, Diglett dig, Diglett dig, Diglett. We were held up by robbers before. Do you still have the dig TM? I won't stand for it if he turns out to be a thief. Oh man. Getting some revenge here. But there has been some stealing going on, and the power plant has some issues. Huh. And Route 4 is still blocked off. Nothing's changed. Just want to point that out. You can look, but nothing's there. So next time we'll encounter this thief, hopefully. I mean, something's going down. We better make sure it's safe, and maybe it has something to do with the power plant. I don't know. We'll find out. So till then.